Studio connection successful. Do I have to just restart the stream? No, we're still streaming. That was weird. Are you back? Nope, that's an ad. Gosh darn it. Wait for the ad to end and then we'll get back in. That was weird. Oh, no, it is back. Okay. I am not asking for your company, Astoria-san. I am asking for your cooperation. You have something we need. And we have something you need. A mutual beneficial arrangement, don't you think? Peloti just glares back, her jaw set. I will not sell up my principles for your gain, Sabura. I will not compromise the future of humanity for your greed. Sabura's smile fades, replaced by a look of cold determination, and says in perfect English, "Then we will see who has the stronger principles, Pelodia. We will see." And he will gesture with a hand, and his holographic image will fade. The room lights back up, and Perlotti will adjust her coat as she, very long white, kind of a very nice white, but similar to what you wear. It's the Landstar Cybertronics coat. And she'll look back at you. Without a doubt, Arasaka will make a move against us.
Yes, maybe not directly.
No.
But I anticipate some sort of dirty work on their parts.
As do I. So, to that end, I want you and your extracurricular activities. Keep an eye out. Is that clear?
Very clear.
Go.
I will nod, stand, and exit the office. I know my orders, so it's not...
Sure.
No need to argue with her.
Yep. So, what are you doing that evening, as evening rolls around and work comes to a close?
Likely getting on my Jackalope attire, having the chip placed in, and I'll... that's probably actually when I answer all of you.
Okay.
Go to meet up.
All right. Returning to the Forlorn Hope, you expect to see Maxime there. It is not. It's a different fixer. But on the topic of people that you have recently met and come into contact with, this one is something of an odd duck. Her mohawk is neatly kept, bright green, her ageless face seared into your minds and memories, wearing a tank top, sporting gear around her eyes and face. Sitting at the bar, having a drink of beer, is Rogue.
I approach Rogue. Are you the coldest here?
She does a up and down with you. Yeah. She'll point to a booth. Go sit, I'll be right there.
Corbin heads of the booth.
How about the rest of you?
I think Little Saint arrives at the Forlorn Hope shortly after, because Little Saint makes it a point to always arrive early, never late, whenever he has appointments. and will come to a skid stop, exit the car, and head inside. Probably sees Rogue and goes, "Are you the one that said the?"
I'm not answering the same question 5 times. Get in the fucking booth.
Oh, okay.
She talks that gruff attitude. That lady who smokes too much and just hasn't any room for the nonsense. But she will sit there. Oh, she actually get up and go over to the booth across from whoever's arrived already.
Just sit down next to Corbin. Hey.
Oh man.
I want to say that Jack has kind of seen this exchange and just kind of like walks by Rogue with lifting up their glasses, just going, "Hey!" Then goes to the booth to sit down.
Hey.
I'll say energy. Hey.
Look, you ain't jumping the shark yet. Sit the fuck down.
When I sit down with everyone else, I said I wanted to say "speak of the devil," and now that is more true than ever. How are you all?
Good.
Is anybody arriving
Mars.
late?
No, Mars is gonna get there, and it's just gonna like look around, notice the group has arrived, and just kind of like settle over and stand at the edge of the table. We're at, I guess. He'll gesture over at the bartender. Basically, just ordering a drink, and he'll sit
Yep.
himself down.
Okay. How about Arronax?
He will just barely make it in time. Just because he had something going on, and they started late, and it happened. But he manages to get in.
As you are
time.
getting there and just arriving, she will say, "Well, it's nice of you sorry, nice of you gonks to finally show up. Couldn't find a combat cab to haul your asses down over here. I said this was time sensitive, and I meant it. Sit down, and I feel. Oh, you know what? She'll point to Arronax. You keep standing. You made me wait."
He'll stand. I mean, he got here on time. He doesn't know what she's so pissy about. He got here on time.
She's rogue. She has the right.
Yeah, but
How do I earn the right to be pissy?
Be rogue.
Damn it.
Be
As long
legendary.
as she did.
You Rogue, yeah.
I called you here because it's a job. Job's pretty simple, even for you. As I understand it, you're quite good at finding folk. So, you're doing it
That
again.
was the last job.
Kind of job is pretty simple. The thing I like to throw noobs like you to see if you can handle anything bigger. So here's the deets. Client calls me up, says his main line's been snatched. He's pretty high up at the ranks at Ziggurat and thinks maybe if someone grabbed her to put pressure on him to spill company secrets. He wants you to check out the kidnap site, scan for clues, and then find out who has her and where they are. If the oppo looks heavy duty, let me know, and I'll ask a few regulars of the Hope to give you a hand.
Okay. Do we have
What's
a
the
name
job
and
pay?
appearance to go off of?
The client's good for the money.
Sorry.
Is there a financial total that comes along with being good for that money?
He's a high-up corp executive, made serious bank and heavy with ebbs. That's what I'm telling you.
Jack shuffles a little bit.
I guess just call me a gonk. It'll do a job without knowing what I'm getting paid.
Easy enough. Any other questions?
What's the time frame that we have to get this completed by?
I don't have one. Not pressing, I guess. But the client has given me a retainer of 1,000 eddies. I want it back when this is over. And before you guys get any cute ideas, remember what I used to do before I made this career change. Here's some more deets for you. And she'll throw up a pad that kind of projects a holographic image of a face. Client's name is Kodai Khan. Works for Ziggurat. based up in the executive corporate zone so far.
Mhm.
Not that important of anybody to anybody, but he's paying money to look for his output. His input, excuse me. They were at this really upscale place, the Loon Blue in the Upper Marina. Exclusive, you chooms wouldn't even buy a drink there. As far as I know, no one saw anything. But hey, if someone was distracted from under their noses, do you think the Loon Blue would tell anybody?
Mm-mm.
If I were you, I'd either check up that place, or I'd go talk to the client. Maybe you find some more deets.
Okay.
Marcy's just gonna stand up. All right then.
All right,
Corbin's
then.
just gonna stand, look at Saint, get the car.
On it. And Saint will just get up from his booth and run over to get the car started.
Happy as a kid in a candy store.
Yep.
I give Rogue a nod. Nice meeting you. And I'll head out.
Okay. Y'all pile into the car, I guess.
Yep. Pile into the car. Just in case, Dantae will take the aux cord and hand it to Jackalope.
Yeah, I can put on some tunes and I'll do that.
You're still using wires in this thing?
Yeah. Can't hack wires.
Where's the CD player?
The what?
Yeah, where's the record player? Uh-huh.
Where's the 8-track player?
Where's the gramophone?
In the grammar.
Topical.
So-
Very funny.
Some of these things that were mentioned seem relevant to me and my knowledge. So Kodai Khan, is that someone I have any knowledge about?
Make a West check.
What kind of guy is named Kodai Khan?
One is in more.
16.
16. Not really. No, you've heard of Ziggurat.
Mhm.
Ziggurat's a big communications company. They kind of run a lot of the day-to-day media net operations for, media.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Here's the picture that you guys would have gotten of him.
oh my gosh.
Oh,
You're
okay.
lucky he has money.
Definitely.
Fucking pretty boys.
See here, I was like, he's a cutie.
We got two options of how do we want to approach this. First is head to the restaurant. Second is go and talk with the client. I recommend the latter because from what we learned just the other night about how upscale this place is, they're going to take one look at us and tell us get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can probably get you all in, but you'd need a plan. Plan on how to dress and what you're going to do while in there, because the moment you start making a ruckus, it might be a problem.
Yeah. My lifestyle isn't exactly ritzy either.
I don't brush shoulders with the upper class very well.
Who knows? Maybe
Don't
the client can
say.
get us an in.
All right, so you're gonna go to the clients.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna call them ahead of time.
I looked at everyone else. I'm busy driving. Can y'all make the call?
I'm happy to, but it'd be pretty funny. I actually look at Arronax as like, you want to call him? Work on those people skills. Say hello.
Yeah.
I did not just get yelled at by Rogue to be the first mistake we make on this job.
Makes you feel any better. That whole situation just felt like one big dick measuring contest.
Rogue still wins no matter what, though.
I didn't say she lost.
Yeah, that was an interesting first greeting. Hopefully we leave a better impression. And I will call up Code Icon with the number provided.
Okay. There's a hello?
Something to note here, I have an internal agent. So I can just have conversations with people in my head, right?
You need the cyber audio suite to do that.
I have that.
Oh, then yes.
You need that in order to have
Yeah.
the internal
Then yes,
agent.
yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of just like spacing out or twiddling my thumbs in the back of the vehicle while I'm having this conversation with him. But looking for Code Icon?
Yes.
Are you he?
Yeah. Who's calling?
Name's Jackalope. I am one of the crew hired to help you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. You nervous and stuttering.
Is there somewhere we can meet up? Ask you some questions. You meet the people working for you.
Oh, yeah. You can meet. I've got a contact in the upper marina.
All right. Hand us some info. We can be there in the next 10-15.
Yeah. Sure. In a couple seconds.
Five.
Cass, you can't hear any of this.
Yeah, no.
The deets will get plugged into your message.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey man, before we depart here, you safe?
Yeah.
What do you mean safe?
Oh, I'm talking to the dude in my head still. Go by. Or
No, I'm really scared for Aisha. You know.
gotcha. All right, we'll be there soon.
Okay. And the call will hang up.
Hey, little saint, got the address for you, and I'll tell you it verbally.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
very nice place
Marina.
up in the upper marina.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Alrighty. Putting it into fifth. The concept itself is corporate housing, but it's
Oh,
nice. So it's like it's much like the apartments you've seen before, but this place just reeks of sophistication and money. Jack actually would know. This place was built out of a reconstructed set of law offices from before the war. Wrought iron railings, an open glass elevator in the style of a 1900s hotel. And as you kind of step into a tiled and wood-paneled lobby, sharp-eyed security solos are watching you closely. And when you come up to the apartment call display and punch in the number, the response is almost immediate. And you hear a voice. Now, you all hear, I'll unlock the elevator. You all can come up. And the elevator will beep, beep, show a green light for you to proceed to the designated floor.
I want to point out I put my non-concealable weapons in the vehicle.
Okay.
I don't want to get attacked by a bunch of guards.
Sure.
mm-hmm.
I suppose we can jump on our break now.
Yeah, we're about to. Yeah.
All right.
And as you are going up the elevator, we're going to go ahead and take our break, everybody.
Woo.
We shall
See ya.
return in just a few minutes.
Cat.
So
Here.
cute.
He has come to bless the break.
A moment.
Rare cameo from Zara.
I'm Martin Sanderson, and I'm the CEO of Avari Military Solutions. We here at Avari know that it doesn't take much to to cause problems out on the frontier. Whether that be from local pirate raids, neighboring interstellar powers, or even just an unhappy populace with unreasonable demands. Just what is a small to mid-sized regional power to do when faced with these problems? You look to Avari for your solutions. With open-ended contracts, well-trained personnel, state-of-the-art aerospace forces, and competitive rates, we stand ready to help find the right solution to your problem. So if you have a problem, why not call Avari for your solution? Our operators are waiting to take your call, and consultations are free of charge.
Avari Military Solutions, a solution for your problem.
Avari Military Solutions is not licensed to operate within the Kark and Dre Baronies, the Andes Corps, or any Class A combat zones. AMS is a subsidiary of Omni Radiance Holdings, a family company.
When is a story more than a story? When a tale is more than words on paper? When is an ad more than the script it's written on? In the darkest and deepest annals of our own history, worlds of wonder and splendor burst through like a blister made of hope from the brain that's wrestled and riddled with madness. A radiant pustule. Writing, art, that's storytelling. That is the true lust of life. You too can dutifully indulge in art. Like fans of the greats. Shakespeare, King, Tolkien, Seuss, Mercer. You too can indulge through Twitch Prime. Get an extended access to a wealth of knowledge with a simple click, an emotion so small that it could endlessly amount possibilities. Embrace those feelings. Support art. Support the component cast.
Hello everybody, My name is Alex, or Midgeman. I am the network head here at the Component Cast, and I wanted to talk to you today about a couple of things, mainly the ways that you can help us make more shows like this one you're watching. You may have seen me in a couple of videos just before then. Those are shows that are upcoming or active on the show, on the channel right now. But we do have multiple past broadcasts that you can catch on our YouTube, Twitch, and also now as a podcast format on multiple platforms. We have one podcast mega playlist currently, which has everything you've ever wanted to see from the Component Cast on it, and that's available through both video formats and audio formats on multiple podcasting apps. But we are slowly also releasing our archive of content onto those platforms in their own individual feeds for both ease and preference of listening. So please, whatever you can do to help us, go watch the archive format, share the archive format, take a podcast, follow the podcast. It really supports us more than you know. If you are a follower on the YouTube, a subscriber on Twitch, a follower on Twitch, please go check out the other formats, because even just giving them a cursory glance and a little follow can really help us out. The next thing I want to talk about is our Patreon page, which is the main way we fund these broadcasts. Everything that we do with Component Cast is crowdfunded or lovingly paid for by the GMs and producers of these shows. And it is our passion project, but you guys can really help to make it special. We have both free and paid content on our Patreon. As patrons, you get a whole boatload of behind the scenes content, and if you're a certain level of patrons, I think you're the bibliographer, you'll be able to get anything we release through Component Press, which is our little publishing house that we're also slowly working on things in the background. There's all sorts of stuff that you get as a patron, and also I think there's some merch that you can get if you're a patron for a while. But also, as like I said, we are completely crowdfunded. We explain to people freely and openly where all our money goes, what our plans are, and for major news, etc., please follow us on Patreon, as we have a lot of things over there. Or head onto the Discord and just be alerted whenever we do a Patreon post there, and come and talk to us on the Discord as well. Patrons, you get a secret room where you can talk to cast members as well on the Discord, so maybe that's another incentive if you want it. Finally, I want to talk about, I kind of hinted at merch through Patreon, but we do actually have a merch store. I'm wearing a piece of our merch right now. This is made from 100% recycled cotton, which is really nice, and sustainability is king. But we have a merch store which you can use to buy things and support shows, and yeah, all the money again goes back into broadcasts. There actually might be some merch for our latest Cyberpunk show already up there. Definitely the show poster. I'm not sure about what else, but yes, more content there. We have loads more things to announce, and like I said, this is our second year of existing. We are on our anniversary week. The anniversary is the 14th, and the first time that this video with my face in it gets shown is our anniversary week. So we are super excited to bring even more years of content, but also we've got some fun things planned for the anniversary. We also unveiled some of those on Patreon recently, so definitely go check those out. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, let you get back to resting up and be ready for the next half of whatever broadcast you're watching.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. Let me adjust the cameras. There we go! Now we're back where we're supposed to be. So, As you all are taking the elevator up to Kodai Khan's Connapt, the door on the kind of a far end down of the hallway of this very nice wood-paneled apartment opens. Number 554. A face will peer out. It is Kodai Khan, and he kind of waves you all to come in.
Nice to meet you, Kodai.
Thank you. The apartment has an open view of the new harbor canal, and you can see on the north end Watson is being constructed. A lot of work being put into that part of Night City. You can see this very nice, large mega building currently being constructed. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Cyber 2077, that's where you start with V's apartment. Anyway, all the construction zones are raising scaffolding over the mega building, and the afternoon light kind of streams in through the glass, revealing a tasteful, open concept of a multi-level apartment with very expensive, modern-style furnishings. There are a few tech books scattered around, mostly journals and the equivalent of catalogs for exclusive goods, and the fact that they're actually on paper instead of dumped onto a data pad from the pool should tell you something. Yes, please sit. Please sit. And he will gesture to a very nice kind of layout of a living room for all of you.
I will sit and lounge. I make myself right at home.
It's a comfy leather chair. Not pleather, leather. So to put it mildly, my fiance, I was taken. We were at Loon Blue. I got up to go use the bathroom, and when I got back, she was gone. The staff were not helpful. They said they didn't see anything. And he will show a picture of I to all of you.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable too.
Oh no, she's hot.
That's eternal blunder.
I'm worried sick for her.
Were you two talking about anything in particular that might have wanted to make her leave?
We were getting ready to do we were planning our wedding.
Oh, okay.
I thought it might be a corporate extraction, but I isn't working on anything important. She's just basic administration stuff, technical cleanup and the like. I mean, why would anybody want to extract her?
When you came back and were looking for her, was anything still there? Like, did she leave her phone behind? Did she leave her agent? Anything behind at all?
No. No, it was gone too. Mine too.
Oh. Okay.
Blue Blue has to have cameras. Even if it's just at the front.
Yeah, I asked, they didn't talk to me. I thought it must be personal, although for the life of me, I can't think of anyone who would hate me like that. I am just not that important in Ziggurat. I do system design, but nothing that isn't done by anyone else in my division. All I know is I have to get her back. I'll pay the kidnappers anything they want, but when I pull out to a call in the data pool, it was Miss Amandieris who contacted me, and your group, she said your group might be able to rescue her.
Right. Well, we have dealt with a case like this in the past. I guess my next question would be: does I have any enemies you know about?
No one who would do something like this. I mean, every executive makes some enemies, but they just undercut my or her team and try to make me look bad or her look bad in front of the next regional manager.
Corbin looks over at Arronax. Hey, are you able to sit there and track the agents?
Mars, can you make me a human perception check, please?
Ooh,
20.
Hey!
20.
When you asked him about the agent missing, there was a brief moment when his eyes kind of almost seemed to shimmer for a second. Like they flashed as if we're trying to remember something. There was an auditory or visual blink outside of just normal blinking.
The question is, would that be any significant to him at all? He'd be, I don't know if he'd recognize it. What time were you having this dinner with your significant other?
Just a couple evenings ago.
What time of day?
Sundown is dinner time.
Just in case we do have time to look through some camera feeds, we'd like to know exactly where to look.
About 8 o'clock. And as he's getting ready to
on Sunday.
And as you're getting ready to answer the next question, his phone will buzzing.
You gonna take that?
He'll reach down and whoop, poke it on speaker. Is this Cody? Please let this be Cody. It's I. I really need you. I really need you. I have been kidnapped and I don't know where I am. They scooped me up and put a bag over me when I was in the restaurant. I don't know what they want. I'm locked in a room. They didn't notice your agent had an auto dial to your work agent. I'm calling you before they figure out what I'm doing. Help me, Cody. Please find me. I need you.
Oh boy.
And he kind of like he's freezing. Where are you? And there's a brief pause. I don't know. They put a bag over my head. I don't know where I am. It's cold. There's a lot of noise.
Arronax, can you track that phone call?
I mean, I can try to triangulate the position, but if the call's gone, I don't know if there's really going to be much I can do.
This is Mars. We're gonna try and help find you. I need you to do something real important for me. Sit on that phone and just hide it so nobody can see it.
As this is happening, Jackalope would actually like to start sending stuff to the agents of the Friends, or the other Edge Runners, and just kind of like talking about the situation. Like, this feels 100% like a trap.
Why don't y'all make me perception checks as well.
Okay.
Just a human perception or normal perception?
Normal perception.
Okay.
25.
Whew. Jesus, 28.
28! Jesus, Jack!
Christ.
Ooh. Alright. I got a flat 20.
Okay.
18.
Jesus. Y'all. Shannon?
One moment. 20.
Oh my god, the high rollers up in here.
Yeah.
If one group is misfortune, this is just fortune.
Yeah.
You all hear in the background a lot of beeping and computer noises and fans.
But yeah, as I'm sitting there thinking, I'm making no move to my phone, my agent, to actually type any of this out, but my thoughts from my internal agent should be able to get to everyone's phone. And I go, says he lost his phone. Yet she knows where to call him from at a very convenient time. Works for a communication company, can't get his words straight.
Yeah.
And from the phone you hear, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey!" And, "Oh no!" And everything goes quiet.
I gave her one simple job. God damn it.
Is there anything I can try to do with tower pings of the phone call from what we had?
In that brief amount of time, not much. But go ahead and make me a streetwise check.
For one job, sit on the phone, leave the call active.
I know my streetwise is awful. This is gonna be bad. There's a strong 4.
Strong 4. I'm trying to think of somebody who might be able to help you out, but you got nothing.
I mean, this wouldn't be tech related to argue my case.
This is knowing people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that sound like a server room to you all? And this is actually verbally at this point because I want Kodai's reaction to it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess.
What corporation do you say she worked for?
He didn't. It's Biotechnica. She just does administrative work, though. It's nothing crazy.
Wait a minute.
Are you allowed to date cross corporation?
Sure.
Is that not a conflict of interest?
I mean,
Yes, but it's also a merger.
Right. Okay.
Well, if this is all the information that you got for us, I guess we'll have to go on our way and try and do our best to find her. I will say our track record with this so far is pretty darn good. In fact, it's 100%, but I wouldn't put too much stock into that number just yet.
okay. Thank you, all of you.
So, with your agent going missing, how quickly did you get this new one?
Yeah.
Company one.
Mm-hmm.
It was my personal agent that got stolen.
Right. Okay.
Not unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, make me a human perception check.
Okay. Uh, 17.
He's twitchy. He's nervous. And there is a gut feeling that there's something about this smells wrong. You don't know what yet. You do have a aid you can pull on if you want to learn something.
Yeah, I was thinking about contacting Palladia, but
Corbin. Yeah, Corbin as well. Corbin? I'll get to you in just a second for that one, Jack. Corbin, how much therapy do you give to people?
Huh. I've never actually looked into that too much.
One of the advantages of being a medtech is you could provide therapy to people to help them deal with the stress of their lives. And help with the problems of, like, cyberpsychosis. And...
Well, I'm very well acquainted with cyberpsychosis.
yeah. This guy, he doesn't look all that, like, borged up. But you've seen American Psycho. enough times to know he's snaky. Not snaky. There's just something weird about him. Maybe it's stress, or maybe it's just who he is, but he's not normal. I believe it referred to the business as he's NQR, not quite right. Jack, carry on.
Trying to see if there's anything.
You're gonna call Abby?
Yeah.
Who's you calling? Oh, hey, boss.
Hey, Abby, can we get you to help this netrunner to trace the call?
Oh, sure, I could certainly try.
Alright, and I will, Jack is notoriously bad at technology, so is Adalinda, so,
Who am I tracing?
This guy... Gosh. Kodai Khan.
Okay, and
Works
who...
for Ziggurat.
Kodai Khan from Ziggurat, okay. And you hear her clackety-clackety and typing away.
And, calling his fiancée I.
Okay, she have a name too?
Aisha I Tiang.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if I know that. Full name.
He did say it, yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys still in the apartment when this is going on? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The call hangs out to nowhere. Whoa. Boss, this says Aisha Ting died 10 years ago.
Okay. You know what? That's kind of in the realm of possibility, but we just got a call from her.
Oh, okay. Maybe my information's
Also,
bad.
you know, you don't have to call me boss right now.
Oh.
It's a little weird. It's a little
sorry, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. No, this says, yeah, Aisha Ting died 10 years ago. Her body was found by the NCPD.
Do you have details on that?
No. You actually will get the little bit of, not much of a news clip. It's just a little paragraph. It says, body of one Aisha Ting was found in the harbor. No apparent wounds to her body, just dead. They attributed it to dying of the dumbs, dying of Night City, I guess. No apparent cause of death.
Can you check where she worked at the time? Biotechnica,
Yeah,
supposedly.
yeah, it says Biotechnica here. Your client, Kodai Khan, Ziggurat, mid-level. Yeah, he's been with them for about 15 years.
Okay, this is making some sense. Alright. And, as this is, as I hang up, I kind of, info dump all of that into, the other's agents without actually saying it to Kodai Khan. And I'll preface that by saying, I think he's pining for his wife, who died, 10 years ago. But that doesn't make the call any less real.
There's an awkward moment where, those of us who don't have a way to interact with our agent like you do, we still don't know this information.
Because you look at your phone.
Everyone just pulls out their phone.
Yeah, which is something that is not being done right now. So as that information going through, Mars is just gonna say, so unless there's any other information you can think to give us, all that's left for us to do is start putting in the actual legwork.
Yeah.
Okay.
They make any demands? The kidnappers?
That was the first phone call I've had.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was mentioned. When was the last time that you, when was the last time they said they saw her?
at the restaurant.
3 days ago or something like
Yeah,
that.
2 days ago.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, speaking of legwork, and Dantae will get up and go. I'll get the car started. Keep it warm.
Okay.
Hey, let us know if any more calls come in and if the kidnappers make any demands.
Sure. Okay, there we go. Eventually, as you're getting back in the car, Abigail will ping up again. I think I got a hit.
Where is it?
I didn't find the agent, but I did find the tech who upgraded it. Who might be able to trace it better than I can.
Alright.
It's one Lotus Lamarche. She might be able to trace it. She's a.
Alright, sounds good.
It says here she's former Arasaka.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah. All right. Good luck, boss. Jack.
Bye, Abby Normal.
Click.
So, why is a guy calling about a dead girl that died 10 years ago?
I mean, he's Corpo. Give him a good net runner. Anyone can look like anything in the data files.
That's true.
Especially if there's something hiding about them, which obviously they are.
Yeah.
There's nothing the local data pool will tell me about that, and I haven't had any luck finding that agent either, so either we go check the cameras and I can try local data pools and their cameras from there, or we can go see this tech.
There was something weird. Right before that call came in, right when I mentioned that the phones went missing, that's when we got the call. Now, it could just be a coincidence. Hell, coincidences happen everywhere, but the odds of me bringing up that the phones were stolen and that being the exact moment that the call came in, that's a little bit of that adds up a little too well.
Yeah. Feels like we're being played, but he may be having a legitimate break. Still, the call from her is startling.
Mm-hmm. Also, we do know that we caught one guy that's been body sculpting girls into their dream girl. Could this be the same case again?
I almost want to say someone's messing with him. Like they're trying to either get him to drop info or destabilize him. I don't know.
Maybe.
Anything's possible. Any of you all have contact with the Fixer? Anybody you all talk to on the regular?
Well, not really, although...
I mean, so small-time folk, but I don't know how many could help us.
No, it was something that Rogue said. Something that I don't really get the job, but I was curious. Said that she had 1,000 Eddie retainer on this. Is it normal for Fixers having to pay out for the right to take a contract?
That's the thing. I don't think we're getting paid for this. These, like, the circumstances are so weird.
Let's call it tryouts. Who knows? Maybe after this, we get into Afterlife, enjoy a couple drinks, get more jobs, get paid more. I'm retaining optimistic about it.
Hey, Arronax, you ever hear that someone's called Lotus Lamarche? Apparently Netrunner like you.
That would be a streetwise or library or local expert check. If you're local expert, if you are native to Little Europe.
Definitely not. I think I'll go library search on this one.
Mm-hmm.
A Netrunner using an intelligence-based skill? Bold of him!
Hey, bold. Bold indeed, and bold pays off. Alright, I have a 15.
Flat 15?
Flat 15.
Nothing.
Not that I heard of. But plenty of Netrunners don't get their names out there. They like to sit in their chair and not go anywhere.
Yeah, apparently she's former Arasaka these days. Who isn't?
Yeah,
And
no one would,
Go ahead.
no one would hear of them. Arasaka likes to keep their ties cut nice and neat.
They're also not present much in Night City. Not anymore.
Well,
We want to bother going down to this restaurant to ask questions, or are we just going to make too much of a stink for that?
God, and I mean, like, I almost want to say it's worth it just to, like, figure out their side of it. Like, this guy keeps bothering us or whatever.
yeah.
They may have footage from 10 years ago. I mean, he might not be wrong, but he just might be in the wrong year.
Maybe. Yeah, it's worth looking into.
Yes, that's our next stop, unless we want to go talk to this tech.
Yeah, the tech, she's apparently going to be able to pick up the signal a little bit better than Abby was.
Well, where are they? Is one on the way, or are they on opposite ways?
It is opposite directions. The Loom Blue is very close. Little Europe is the northwest side of the European district.
I might as well start close, get it over with. If I gotta comb through it, you guys can go take a look at the tech while I dig through files.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. Blah 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 blah. It is.
We are going to La Loom Blue.
Which of the crew looks the fanciest right now?
Everybody, make me a clothes check. What do they call it? Fashion wear?
Wardrobe and style.
I
Wardrobe and style.
style.
Cool. Yeah. I'll go for it.
It's a firm 12.
Ooh,
Let's say we're in.
Oh, this is stupid.
Yes.
It's that thing is, it shouldn't be as good as it was. That was a high roll.
I also got a pretty high roll. I rolled a 10 on the D10, so 10 plus 2. So I got an 18 total.
Okay. None of you.
I got a 16.
None of you.
None
look
of us?
good. None of
I
you. look
got
good.
a 19.
19.
I started with I have nothing in wardrobe and style. I have a 2 for cool.
So
I
this
rolled
was
a
the
10.
one time that Arronax decided to actually wash his face and comb his hair and do some laundry and not wear the grunge. He looks, out of everybody, the best, which is a little depressing. The problem is he's socially awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
But either way, Jack, you know that unless you're wearing high fashion, you ain't getting into this place. At least not easy.
We need an N. I don't want to phone in an N, and Jack's in the backseat just having kind of a tantrum.
I mean, we could just head our way over there and see if there's any security cameras, not necessarily pertaining to the restaurant itself, but I mean, there's cameras almost everywhere at Night City. Just find one looking the way we want it to look.
Yeah, would there be a server that holds it for 10 years? I don't know. I don't computer.
I mean, there's always a chance of a long lost server or an untouched data pool, but I wouldn't bet on it.
We're gonna have to make friends. And if
Yeah.
if push comes to shove, I'll make a phone call, but that is not a phone call I want to make, and you all owe me so much if I do that.
Worst comes to serve, we can also just drop the lead before it cause any problems and look into this tech.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Go see the tech first.
No, we're gonna go to the restaurant first, but if it doesn't pan out,
Okay.
rather than make a fuss, we'll probably just bail on that before it gets
Alright.
bad.
You're able to get there. Why don't the streetwise of you, I think the natives of Night City, go ahead and make me a streetwise check.
Ooh.
Oof.
So-
Minecraft oof.
Yeah, oof, it's a -2 for Corbin. Jack, you're trying to think of who would steal stuff from a restaurant, especially one like that. There is a poser gang called the Night City High Rollers
No.
that have been known, or High Class Heist, excuse me, the High Class Heist crew that have been known to clep agents, pads, and other things from restaurants. Usually they target executives.
I feel like this is the executive boogeyman.
Well, it's the odd thing about it is kidnapping is usually not their thing. It's too high profile.
Mm-hmm. Especially out of the middle of a restaurant.
Yeah.
It might be a dead end, but there's this gang called the High Class Heist Crew.
Okay.
If anyone is going to take anyone from the Blue on Blue that doesn't leave of their own accord, it'd be them, but...
You know, there might be an easier way to see if there's whether anything happened at this restaurant or not. This is a pretty high-end place. Like, we're talking, these are nice districts that we're going to here. A place like this, somebody getting kidnapped at the middle of the restaurant, that's gonna be profile. That's gonna be news. Whether or not it happened 3 days ago, it happened 10 years ago. Could we just take a look through news articles, do a quick search to see if anything like that ever happened here?
Arronax.
Yes, good idea.
Or Jack.
On it.
Make a library search check.
Can I, while Arronax is doing that, kind of just like, are we at
You're driving around.
Oh, we're driving around? Okay, cool. That's what I wanted.
14 on that library search.
Okay. Jack?
Oh, me as well?
Yeah. Your library search.
Oh,
You're
okay.
smart.
Okay. Am I?
You have an internal agent. You can look this shit up.
Technically I need the glasses for the visuals. Or the Chiron eyes. So, but I can think about it and then look at my agent.
Your agent just recites it to you audibly through the audio suite. That's there's a lot of information.
And it reads it exactly like Siri.
Oh,
no. Okay, so, education.
Library search, yep.
18.
Arronax, you look at their website and you're filtering through stuff. You don't see anything on it, but Jack, there is one kind of thing that kind of stuck out to you. Laloon Blue filed a position for a new waiter and then opened a position for another new waiter the night of the kidnapping.
Oh.
Oh, that's fishy. Yeah, I'll relay that to the others.
Huh. So, was it an inside job then?
Well, say that again. They filled a position and then put a new posting for a new waiter in the same day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all kinds of sketchy.
Can I like look into the rearview mirror towards Arronax? Does that sound like something a netrunner would do?
I'd be the best person to do it.
In order to access that data pool, you need to be able to hack into their net architecture to find out who that person was.
So, we're all in agreement that talking to them is basically a waste of time at this point, right?
I think there's one in that we could give them, especially if
Mm.
somebody can look just presentable. You go in and say you're looking into a person who may or may not have committed crimes in the past, private investigator, something like that. Somebody who they believe may at some point have worked for their business, and if they're looking to get a little bit of comeuppance on this individual, it might be real easy if you're saying they're trying to get their hands on a waiter who they had to replace in a single day. It might be a bit of an in for you.
Could be something to look into.
So here's the weird timeline. 10 years ago, a waiter potentially does a kidnapping, inside job.
Well, no,
somewhere
she
between
10 years ago, she was not kidnapped from the Loon Blue. She was just dead.
10 years ago,
Yeah.
she was found dead. The day that she was supposedly kidnapped from the restaurant is the same day that a waiter was replaced in one day,
Yep.
Okay.
which is also weird.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but that was recent. All right.
One plus one is not equaling 2 anymore.
Yeah.
And this something about this is missing, or is weird.
Mm.
Oh.
My God, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just throwing out all these ideas here. You guys are going along with it. Taisha, she worked at Biotechnica, right? Do we have a more firm idea of where she worked?
Good
Like,
question.
What
didn't-
building, what corporation, or not what corporation, what building, what office?
The only thing Kodai said was she was administrative work.
I don't imagine Biotechnica Administration's letting us in anytime soon.
No. I was wondering, it's a long shot, but what if she was found dead, but then somebody just decided they were going to be her anyways? Like, is this someone we could call an office that she's supposed to work at and just say, hey, is this person still working here? Because if she's still working there, that's a
red flag.
Yeah.
If she's still working there and still alive, I think Abby would have found it.
Okay. Well, all I know for sure is switching out waiters on the same day definitely sounds like Netrunner work. So, how about we find that tech?
Very least we can just ask about the incident in question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never hurts to ask nicely.
If you need to come up with any lie, I don't know, assume that some damage was done to the property claimed to be from the insurance company.
So we're gonna go to the tech first?
We're still at the restaurant.
Okay. I'm sorry. Are we going to the tech? We're going to the restaurant.
We're still at the restaurant.
Haven't left yet.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to pull over so Jack can at least do some talking?
I mean, to be honest, Arronax looks real good tonight. I don't know what's going on there, but you're just handsome.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk my way in there. I think I've made myself pretty clear on my talking capabilities, but I can try.
Could Jack talk your way in there?
If Jack could talk the way in, say we're working to make sure nothing's going wrong with the corporation. If we say someone high profile, maybe they let us in.
Yeah, story I say, try something like this. You go up, you hear about the waiter incident. Say there was an insurance report filed, and say, all right, we understand, but just for the sake of our records, could you let us take a quick look at the security footage of the night in question? If that doesn't work, then we'll check out the tech. Seems like a strong lead.
Here's the thing, Arronax. I'm gonna be your interpreter, and it's gonna be fun. You're just gonna stand there. You're gonna look real pretty. And I'll actually like flick Arronax's hair a little bit to make him look even more pretty.
He's kicking his feet right now.
And I'll do the talking, but you're gonna look presentable like you belong there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
You got it.
All right.
And if you can tap into something while you're there,
That's the
I'll
plan.
distract him.
Good. We're gonna stay here in the car and just hope this goes well.
Awesome.
For you to leave, I will hand Jack and Arronax 2 of the communicators on my communication center.
Thank you.
Back to it.
All right.
Oh, actually, this might be handy. I don't know if it will be, but I'll hand it over to Jackalope probably, and go, here, take this. That's like a kind of like a rectangular box, and it's an audio recorder.
So
Interesting.
Jack,
I don't actually need this.
what are you currently? I'm just double checking. You're going to the restaurant to go try to get into the security cameras. Who is going? Go on.
Arronax and Jack.
Arronax and Jack. Okay, what are you two wearing right now?
I'm wearing Urban Flash.
Mix of Urban Flash and Nomad leathers.
Okay.
I look like a professional though, and that's all Jack has to say.
Yeah, if with that concept, Morris also would have suggested we might want to stop by a quick store right before you all walk in there. Just something to make you look a little more presentable. Just you ain't gotta look super fancy. Just a suit and tie. Look business.
You need business wear or high fashion? You think?
It's pricey. God, I can go home and
I didn't do too much shopping. I could probably get myself a nice shirt and pants. You know. I paid rent with the last job money. I didn't really do much else with it.
You need to pay rent till the end of the month.
Yeah. You're covered for a month at the start of the campaign.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I mean, if you paid it now, you're just covered, but...
Yeah, you're covered till the end of the next month.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I have plenty of money left.
Okay.
In that case, I have much money. Yeah. Take me down to a clothing store, Saint. Let's see if I can look a little more fancy.
We're going to Shinguchi
Oh, excuse me, Jinguchi, I'm sorry.
or Jinguchi.
Jack knows
Alright.
about Jinguchi, yeah.
Mhm.
Jinguchi it is.
Alright.
We're gonna have like a dress up scene with Jack, like basically
Oh,
putting
God.
clothes on you.
Right. So is Jack going not being Adalinda, but looking like Adalinda at this particular encounter?
I don't think Jack's at a point where they'd want to bring the crew to the house. So
Well, no, but you can go get your stuff or
yeah. Adelinda just has dresses though, or dress suits. So
Oh God! Wow, this is expensive. Good Lord.
it is.
Good God.
I applaud your willingness to buy this stuff.
Well, you know, at least I'll have some. At least I'll have some business wear. Will bottoms, top, and footwear do the trick?
Alternatively, like I can dress up myself. And
If it comes to it, you all can take a loan back from the retainer, whatever hell we're getting paid from this. We were told that this is going to be a big payday.
Well, I'll make the investment. I'll drop the, let's see, 500 for the bottoms, 50 for the top, I'll drop the 500 for the glasses to keep in consistency with my character having glasses. So
Buying the 500 Eddie glasses just so you really look like Corpo
10
tech support.
1050. 1050 Eddie.
Nice.
This is not a
Awesome.
waste. This is an investment for every single time in the future that we have to do
This is an investment
this.
in yourself,
Yep,
Arronax. Believe
yep.
in that.
Yep. He will go in and through Jack's assistance to look decent. Gone in with a worn leather jacket that for some reason looked really damn good on him, as well as a nice pair of jeans. He comes out in very nice black dress shoes, solid slacks and belt. And since he only got the top and not the jacket, because he's not going to spend another 500 eddies, he has a very nice button-up shirt. He has rolled the sleeves up to look nice and hot with it, with very good-looking fancy mirror shades covering his eyes.
Nice. Okay.
Damn, who's that?
See, doesn't he look good? I am.
Almost hear the John Cena
yes.
theme as he comes walking out. Dun, 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 dun.
Why? Because we can't see him.
Oh, this is a different feeling.
Yeah.
I've never worn pants this difficult to move in before.
Well, you certainly looked the part, which is the whole point.
All right, let's get me done looking the part so I can get back into my old clothes, please.
I will buy like something to cover up my urban flash for now. Probably the generic cheek. Because I'm supposed to look like the help, right? So nothing too fancy, but I look good.
You're trying to get into this place.
Do I actually need to get? All right.
You know the Loom Blue. You've been there before. They don't let anybody in who doesn't look good. Help or not.
Okay.
It's one of those restaurants.
Right. You know, now that we've made you look good, I have to pick up some stuff at my house. You're all welcome to come inside.
Yeah. Where's your address?
I'll give it.
It's in the corporate zone.
Sir, Jackalope. Is this right?
Yeah, that's right. Let's just go. I don't want to explain it.
Okay. And then Dantae will put in a fifth and head off towards the corporate district.
Okay.
He's like, alright. Fine.
Much like the entrance to Kodai Khan's place, Adalinda also has a corporate con apt. And much like it is furnished. But you know what? I'll let you describe what Addie's house looks like.
Okay, so Adalinda's house, or Jackalope's house as you know them, is fancy in a cold kind of way. Like, you get the vibe that she's not here very often. It is empty, it is cold, it is beautiful. And you're not supposed to touch anything. And,
layouts, lots of whites and golds.
mm-hmm.
Orange just looks out the window, but actually slides his glasses down. I'm living in a cargo container in a combat zone. What the fuck?
Oh, well, you know what? Just sell your soul and your livelihood, and you too can have this.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that on the maybe column.
There is a tag on a couple of the pieces of equipment she has that reads the corporation Landstar Cybertronics. And if you're curious about them, you can make a streetwise check.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Streetwise. I add a 4 to it. I'm not expecting much. I got a 2. That's a 6. That's a 6. Never heard of him.
Anybody else?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Where did it
I'm
go?
not from here. I don't know.
I mean,
things.
I'm sure I've seen plenty of tech company names browsing around, but
Sure.
nothing too specific. How nervous is Jack about us being here.
A little exasperated, but it's like it's fine.
I have 100% totally forgot where to find Streetwise.
Social.
Social, bottom left.
There it is.
Should,
16. Yeah, go ahead.
Go over to Jackalope. I'm like, yeah, nice duds. I like them.
Thanks.
Well, I don't think any of us are going to do anything of use in here, so why don't, boys, why don't we go back to the car?
Spencer, what'd you roll?
Oh, on Streetwise?
Yeah.
Oh. 7.
Okay. Corbin, you have heard of them because they are slightly affiliated in the medtech field. They are a cutting edge, we're talking bleeding edge neural net software and bioengineering company.
So, Jack, this is who you work for.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Although we just broke into somebody else's apartment, but anyway.
What do you allegedly do with this,
Allegedly, finances and acquisitions.
Sounds fancy.
I'm gonna go get changed, and then, oh god, and I'll head into my bedroom and dress in something that's not like something more suit and tie, like.
You will get
if
a
that
ping
makes
from
sense.
Abby. It says, "Hey, I just saw your apartment, your Conapt ping. Are you home?"
Yeah, I'm home. I brought the squad.
Okay.
Yeah, not a smart idea. I'm so
So you all will see a couple of Jack's digital pictures on the wall will show a two-dimensional image of a cat will just pop open.
Oh, cute.
Who are you? Meow.
My name is Saint.
Saint, don't talk to the cat.
What?
Meow. It is a talking cat. It's a two-dimensional image of a cat implanted on a digital screen.
Why is there a talking Tom?
Are you are you Jack's crew? Meow.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm Abby. Meow.
Nice to meet you, Abby.
Meow.
Saint squints and goes, meow yourself.
Right, meow.
Cool.
Look, I'm killing Jack.
At that, Mars just like turns into the kitchen and starts riffling through the fridge.
Oh, the most amazing foods you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, real food.
Like, Mars is like, gonna refer for a second and just pull like a carrot and just gonna hold it up. Do you have any idea how long it's been since I've seen an actual fucking carrot?
I'm guessing a while.
9 months, 14 days.
What did the cat just say?
9 months, 14 days.
I ain't been gone that long. Shit.
Cat, know that.
Yes.
No, but long enough. He's gonna close the fridge and start to eat that carrot like fucking Bugs Bunny.
Meow.
So, Abby, since Jack's getting ready, what do you do around here?
Meow. I'm under security.
Oh, okay, nice.
As a cat.
I'm not
I thought the answer was just meow.
I love Abby. She's great.
When she says run a security, that's actually gonna send a pang of note comes to Mars's attention. Can he make a perception check? Does it look like there's any like defensive system, say in the ceiling, that could just cycle down in the event of emergencies?
Sure.
Oh god.
22.
There is 2 minigun emplacements inside this place.
He's just gonna sit there and take another bite of the carrot. All right. All right. So how much longer we gonna be here, Jack?
I'm almost done.
I like them, boss. Jack.
Wait, why'd you say boss?
Never mind.
What?
Meow.
And I'll emerge out, probably looking quite fancy now that I'm in my business wear, but it's also like a double-edged sword. If anything happens to this, it's gonna cause some problem.
Yeah, do you look like Adalinda?
A really weird, bizarro universe.
No, you do get body
Adalinda.
sculpted a little bit with every
Yeah.
so it's a very masculine Adalinda.
Yep.
So with it, you can describe it if you want, but I will say the outfits don't quite fit.
Oh.
I decided to screw it and just kind of leave the top couple buttons open, like I'm making a statement.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Saint, can you drive me and my date to prom? These pants are chapping like a mother right now, man. I hate this.
You're doing that you're pulling it away from the crotch.
I'm trying. This is the most uncomfortable I've ever been, and I've been shot in the shoulder.
You say Arronax has no cool, but that was a smooth ass line, my man.
I mentioned that scene from Avengers Endgame or Infinity War when Mark Ruffalo's wearing Robert Downey Jr.'s pants, and he just looks like Tony's pants are a little tight.
Why does he wear these?
Sure.
No. Oh,
All right, come on, let's get you to the prom.
all right.
Thank God.
Okay. And so you all pile in. Oh, go ahead.
I will regrettably bring Adalinda's card as well.
Okay.
Also, none of you saw my place.
Your place?
Scrub that from your memories.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
My apartment.
Scrub what?
Thank you. Good
Mark says
answer.
nothing, but just continues eating the carrot.
Good carrot.
There won't be any evidence. Don't worry.
Jack, I'll be honest with you. I'll probably forget this by the morning.
Great.
So Corbin is oddly silent.
Umbra's in the corner.
Black
Can you get all the memory?
Photographic
10 years later,
memory.
He's bleeding out from a bullet shot, and he's just gonna lean over and grab the person he's running with. Let me tell you about the apartment.
The floors were so clean.
Mars, when Jack notices you're eating the carrots, like, oh, thank God. I was about to throw those out. They were like going off.
What do you mean throw them out?
It's what you do when you don't eat food, right?
What do you mean? You eat all the food that you get, right? Right?
No. I mean, it's like, why would you eat something that's gone bad?
It's still food.
Would you like my bad food?
Sure.
Yeah, Corbin is still sitting in the, standing off to the side, pondering the whole finance and acquisition. It's like, well, what can she acquire for me?
Sure, I'll keep your secret for a price.
Yeah, pretty much.
My green screen was blocking it, but there's for the price.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jack. The burgers we had at Dino's the other day, like, you gotta at least give it like it's past 2 days expiration date. Usually, that's like the normal.
Oh, you mentioned Jack that evening. Oh, the bathroom visit was unpleasant.
I figured.
They're always like, it's always past 2 days. Always.
Wasn't there paint on these walls yesterday?
Gross.
Ew. My wife, every time she goes to the head.
Alright, guys. This has been fun, but we do gotta get back to business. There's a missing girl supposedly out there we gotta find.
Okay.
Uh, storyteller note, I am bringing my urban flash with me as well, so I can change out once we finish.
Sure. All right. Parking outside Laloon Blue. It is this high-class Roland restaurant. It's eating about evening dinner time for you guys. There's quite a few parked cars out front. There is a valet there as well. And at the top of it, of the stairs that kind of lead up into this restaurant, you can see a single figure, very thin, almost pencil-like mustache, holding a list and checking people as they walk up. He'll look at it, check it, look at them, and nod. And they will go in. And beside him is a much larger, much bulkier Solo.
Some serious hustle.
So we're staying with the car, right? Only
Oh,
you
yeah.
two are going.
I'm nobody touches Black River but me when it comes to the wheel.
Well, can one of y'all watch my gun for me? Because I there's no way to conceal a holster in these pants.
or if you do, it's not quite what people think it is. Is that a gun? Or are you happy to see me?
Can it be both?
Just toss it in the back seat. It'll be fine. Yeah.
All right.
Have fun. Keep the car running.
All right. Making your way up to this, you two come out of the car. The cool air of Night City's breeze kind of washes over you. It is one of the few districts that doesn't smell like shit.
Yay!
You know, you get that fresh
It's a
air.
bonus when you're eating.
It's actually fresh air. You know that. Oh man! And you can actually see why around Laloon Blue there are very large towers that almost look like very slowly circulating fans with filters on them.
Imagine even for Mars, it still just has a faint, like, industrial smell to it.
Faintly. Yeah, you know fresh
Like,
air.
Yeah, like, I imagine it's like, when you go to it's like, it's definitely clean, but you could smell, like, the cleaning of it. So it's like that faint lemony smell.
Yep. Okay. Approaching up to this place, the gentleman will look at all of you. Enchanté.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Enchanté.
Are you on the list?
And I'll flash my card.
He's at it. I think I might have an opening at the nice table in the upper gallery. Please follow me. And he will
Do I catch a glimpse of the card?
make a perception check. Unless Adalinda's like Jack's trying very hard to hide
No.
it. Okay. Make a perception
I mean,
check.
like, this guy's gonna be manhandling it, so...
Yeah, he does take it from you. Just
Yeah.
An 18 perception.
it reads Adalinda Price, Landstar Cybertronics. It has a QR code.
Well, I don't have Cyber Eyes, so it's not going to do nothing for me.
Okay.
But good to know the name.
And they will bring you to a very nice view of the restaurant. You can see the open harbor of the marina. And the waiter will sit down. He'll hand out a couple of menus to both of you. Enjoy your evening. I'll serve with you in a moment.
Thank you.
Depart. The prices on this restaurant are insane! A single appetizer is 215 eddies. A drink, 135. Main course,
We can't even afford water.
water.
So we can't even afford the water here.
Yeah.
There's water here?
No. Arronax, there is real water. 99 eddies.
Oh my god. That's more expensive than the shirt. And I didn't even want the shirt.
Real food. The food here is anywhere between 500 to 2,000 eddies.
Well, and being precise, and I can't think of the word, but not loud about it. So, what's going to be our play here, Jack? I'm kind of lost.
Well, you're going to need to make a scan to find the nearest port. We're going to ask about a turnover in staff.
All
I'm
right.
like, you maybe should make a scene about nothing being good enough, and we are going to excuse ourselves politely once that's all done.
You got it. And I'll drop my ping.
As there's a ping out, there is a server room up above you. Second floor.
Upstairs.
At that point, another waiter will come up, very handsomely dressed, suit, tie, bow tie. Welcome to Le Lion Bleu. I am Maurice. Gonna get you all started with something to drink?
Of course, his name's Maurice.
Maurice, hello. We're just looking for now. We're in a high-end business deal. We'll let you know when we require your attention.
Of course, madame. Whatever I can do for you. And he will
Thank you, Maurice.
depart.
Oh, 1 second. I was here not too long ago. There was this waitress I really liked. I don't see her today. What happened?
Make a conversation
Has there been
check.
a lot of turnover?
Make a conversation check.
How's it 21?
You must be referring to the posting on the data pool. No one was fired because we would never hire anyone incapable of being anything but extraordinary. They simply choose to find employment elsewhere. However, if you are asking on behalf of the friend, we are indeed looking for a new server. Only the best for Le Lion Bleu.
And he mentioned a name, yes, in that? Or no?
Of the woman who went missing? Or the server?
Yeah, the server.
Oh, no, there was no server name.
Okay. Did he mention the woman that went missing?
Aisha. You know the name of the woman who's missing is Aisha.
Yes, yeah. Also, I've heard this weird rumor recently that people are, and this is laughable because this is Luan Blue, people are going missing from the restaurant.
I do not recall ever seeing such a thing or hearing such a thing. This is news to me.
Interesting. Well, thank you all the same. We will let you know when we're ready.
Of course. To help assure yourselves, Le Lion Bleu is a haven from the chaos of Night City. Nothing ever goes wrong within the walls of this establishment. Our customer satisfaction is second to none. He will bow and depart.
How did Spencer's? Oh yeah, you found it upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah.
Can I ping the two on the communicator?
Sure.
I gave you both communicators, right?
Yeah.
You have agents.
He tried to give me a recorder as well, but I actually have a built-in memory chip, so.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, no, I'll just take that back. Yeah, just ping and go. How's it going?
I respond back with my internal agent on not super well. Apparently, the person that was hired and then fired was not the best, and that's the only reason I'm getting. They were not adequate. Also, apparently, there's a server room upstairs.
Alright, well, keep at it, keep us updated. Still here in the car.
Okay. What are you guys gonna do?
So, we need to try and find a way upstairs. Thoughts?
I mean, we could call over our manager, say we're here on behalf of that insurance thing you mentioned earlier. I am a net runner. I didn't buy a watch, so my interface plug is out. We have plenty of proof that I was brought here to do a job.
Okay. if we want to, then I'll wave down Maurice.
He will walk over, smiling. Have we made a decision what we would like to order?
Actually, we would hope to speak to a manager.
His face pales quickly. I assure you that would not be necessary. Is there something I can please do for you? Please.
My friend here is actually on insurance business, so it's nothing to do with your service or food.
I see. One moment. And he will step away for a bit. About 2 minutes later, another gentleman, still very nicely dressed, shaved head, very trimmed goatee, will approach. Good evening. Philippe, what is the problem?
We're looking for some insurance information on the waiter that was fired yesterday, or a couple days ago.
Do you have any credentials?
God, I don't want to actually flash my credentials for this. I will raise my hand and say, as this is an internal review, I am here as a shadow agent.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh God, another 21.
21. His face turns into a slow scowl.
I assure you that there will be no harm to the restaurant in this review. I am merely here looking for answers and to look into this employee.
I see.
We all know that nothing can tarnish the reputation of Luan Blue anyways, right?
And that you are correct. And he will gesture nearby. And you see two hustles start walking towards you. I think it is best if you depart. Unless you have credentials. And I think you
Can't
do
risk
not.
it. I'll close my menu and stand.
Okay. Arronax?
A very disappointed look, not at the job that we have done, but at the manager. Arronax will remain almost wordless. Just kind of look the manager up and down. And I'll turn to look at Jack and follow their lead.
Yeah, I will accompany you out as we were kind of like planning to have you be the big wait.
Security is right behind you as you were departing.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Looks like they didn't make it.
And as you're saying something, the manager will then whisper down something to one of the security members. And he'll pull up a data pad and look at it, look at you. You've been made.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
And they depart. You all see as Spencer and Jack are coming down the stairs, looking a little upset.
Ugh. Yeah, tough crowd.
So what happened to you two?
Oh, we fucked it.
Oof.
How bad?
Well, we know there's a server room on the second floor. I might have to be reamed out by my boss.
Right. Well, it was worth a look into.
Yeah, no way we're making our way in there with all attention that big.
And I'd rather not go toe to toe with those solo hustles.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and check out that tech then.
I change awkwardly in the backseat of the vehicle.
Who's looking? Not me.
Oh, focus on driving. So, where are we heading to for this tech?
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
The
What's this
stream
happen?
is not making noise.
Oh no.
Mics are not muted. But there's nothing coming out of the stream on Twitch.
Oh. Range?
Let me double check something.
Please stand by. We are having technical
Difficulties, yep.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, it was. It's just my badness. Okay, cool. Carrying on. Going to the tech?
Yes.
Yep.
All
Before
right.
we go there, I want to just like look at the second floor. It's like it's a shame that it came all this way. Is there any way we could maybe get Arronax in there without going through the restaurant itself?
Sure. The building itself is kind of a cylinder shape with a spiral staircase that goes up to a spot where you would let up to the actual entrance into the building itself. It's kind of disc shaped, so it's only the spire from Seattle, I guess, but you know, much shorter. It's very similar to how it looks in structure.
Okay.
The answer is theoretically,
Mm-hmm.
but as Jack, you are quite aware that your name has already been
Yeah, I can't go
tagged.
back in.
Your name has already been tagged, and if anything happens,
Mm-hmm.
it would affect your reputation poorly.
I can try and make something right now. Don't know how well it would work. I can say we had to come back here to. I had to come back in here to get my agent, and he'll kind of give a look to Jack to not say too much about what exactly happened, but that he knows.
Okay, well, here's my thought. I was gonna build a trebuchet and launch you at the second floor.
I mean, if there's a security office on the second floor, then they've definitely got hustle inside it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we'd have to go through them in order to get into that office.
We could also hijack a gunship AV and just blow our way in, but I don't think that's reasonable either.
I think we're out of ideas then.
Yeah. That's okay.
Let's go see this tech, I guess.
Okay.
Let's go.
Making your way to Little Europe, you know the address. It's a dinky little side apartment number. The windows are shuttered. The door is locked tight.
Okay. Well, Dantae.
There is a call button.
Oh, okay. Cool. Dantae will press the call button.
You're. Whoever you are, you have the wrong address. I don't humor solicitors, and I don't do giveaways. Click.
Press the button again.
What?
Hi. Are you? Look over. What's the name again?
Lotus Lamarche.
Are you Lotus Lamarche?
Who's asking?
Well, me and a crew, we had some questions about an upgrade on an agent you did.
Not interested. Click. Make a human perception check.
Okay, me. Okay. Let's see here. Where is that? It's under social, right? Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll blow my last 3 points of luck into this.
Okay.
To total me out to a 17.
You can tell they have some involvement already. The way that they're just so avoiding it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll look to Mars. Well, we tried the polite option.
Yeah, we tried the polite option.
Would you like to do the honors?
Mars is he's going to just gonna wave and he'll say he's just gonna push the button. We're solving a problem here. You're not that problem. This is your chance. Don't become that problem.
Make a persuasion check.
I am not good at this at all. I'm gonna spend my luck on this. I'll spend all 3 points, because why the fuck not? So that is going to be an 11.
Oof.
There is no response.
Okay. Mars is gonna turn back and say, well, we were somewhat polite. And then Mars is gonna turn and just try and kick the door in.
Make an athletics check.
20.
BAM! The hinge goes flying off. And as you break into the door, there is a blue-haired woman. Youthful, but her hand is out with a heavy hand cannon. Just a big old Desert Eagle aiming at the door.
Now, I gave you the chance to be nice. And I'm not coming in there to hurt you, but we are going to have a conversation. And Mars will, like, show his hands around the door.
There's a long moment. Leave your weapons.
Mars will turn to Des and say, I'm fine going in there by myself if you all aren't comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, like, shout if you need something. I want to say, I don't know, maybe Arronax, fellow techie, bonding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mars will pull out what actually appears to just be a fucking revolver and will hand it over to Jack. Just pulls it out of his coat and just hands it over to him.
It's 9:45.
What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, right, hold on to it, cause yep.
All right, I'm coming in with. He looks at Arronax. You coming in?
Yep.
All right, two of us are coming in. We ain't got no weapons. We're just here to talk.
Okay.
And Mars will walk into the room, hands up, just like clearly showing that he's not a threat, even after kicking in this person's door.
Okay.